course, a 5'10", 181 pounds. And he's, of course, a Brazilian, as is his opponent tonight. And Jorge Luis Patino, he's 23, 5'8", 175 pounds. By the way, Pele, 23 years of age too, got the little nose strip on. He wants to breathe like the rest of them. A lot longer and leaner looking than our last combatants, who are a little more stockier. But watch this as 𝐕𝐵𝐴𝐷𝐸𝐴𝐷𝐸𝐿 gets this bout going.
I'm surprised Pele is so confident he's got an earring that he's wearing into the fight. I don't know if that's a mistake or he's actually that confident that he's just going to destroy Macaco. You can see that typical Muay Thai fighter. Macaco will want to take Macaco in the white shorts, will want to take Pele to the ground as quickly as he can. Pele will want to stay on his feet.
And they're just kind of feeling each other out. Not one blow thrown yet. About 20 seconds into this fight, as they just move around and say, okay, who's going to make the first strike? Who's going to try the first takedown?
Pele will want to rise that knee up and Macaco shoots. We'll see how effective the shoot is against an experienced Muay Thai fighter. Pele, also experienced on the ground, doesn't talk too much about it, but I have a feeling this guy, as I've seen him in his previous fights, he's unbelievable. He is so well-rounded. On the ground, he's good Macaco? No. But with his well-rounded skills of elbows, knees, etc., he's going to be a tough guy to beat tonight.
Boy, they have done absolutely nothing at this point. They just continue to circle and wait for a little bit of an opening. 7-0 is Pele and Vale Tudo fighting, so he has never tasted defeat.
And says he never will, especially against this guy. I mean, this is a war. These guys, actually, there was blows exchanged at the press conference just yesterday. These guys could not wait to get a hold of each other. It almost started a full riot there. The fans and the media, it was a little out of control, but they were both anxious to get in the ring.
Yeah, a little front kick try earlier, and of course, that by Patino, and then a little strike, but didn't go anywhere. And then also a kick right there.
A double leg takedown, quickly by Macaco and into the side mount. Pele slipping around, you'll see he'll try and push him into the guard.
Kicks out of it.
Yeah, it was a beautiful way to slip out of it. Macaco now standing. I would expect to see almost the opposite here.
That was a lightning quick takedown by Macaco. Boy, I tell you what, that kid is quick. Look at the size of him, too. Look at the legs.
Yeah, this guy is built. He is trained for this fight. It was his first loss ever, losing to Pele, and he is here to redeem himself. Let's see how he turns out.
Pele's trying to get up. Oh, there he gets up. I thought maybe Patino would jump him right there, but he did not, and try and continue to take him down. There he goes with a double leg takedown. Gets him down. What a brilliant takedown.
Yeah, he was just so strong, this kid, able to just lift Pele up off the ground and throw him down. Beautiful headbutt by Macaco. Macaco almost rolling. He is, and then rolls to the back. Pele could be in big trouble here if he could sink that arm in. Beautiful punches by Macaco. Pele does not want to be here. He does not want to be in this mounted position. Rolling the back. Absolutely the worst thing
is horrible.
you think this guy could do right now.
Right now,
Pele's in big trouble.
He's in huge trouble. But Macaco just continues to throw shots. Now, I'd like to see, you'd think that he'd try and dig in, especially with him on his back.
Look what's going on here. He pulled the earring out and ripped it out of his ear.
Oh, no.
Macaco pulled the earring out of Macaco's ear and threw it to the audience here. Unbelievable.
Oh, and a headbutt right where the earring used to be.
Macaco working the right side and the left side of the body.
Oh, and blood just spewing from the forehead of Macaco after that headbutt.
Yeah, he might have taken himself a little bit more than he wanted to do there. If you don't hit that headbutt on the top of the head, you can hit down on your forehead or your eyes, and you can almost hurt yourself, which is what Macaco did there.
Some big right hands to the ribs, though.
Pele will try to hold him tight here. Does not want Macaco to get up in that mounted position right here where he's headed. Pele wants to hold him tight here. Pele with a beautiful headbutt by Macaco.
Man, that hurts from right over here.
Yeah, he'll stretch the arms out.
Good right hand.
Beautiful punches by Macaco. Pele doing everything that he almost shouldn't do thus far. Not wanting to be on the ground, turning to his back. Unfortunately, or fortunately for him, he's been very lucky, and Macaco hasn't finished him thus far.
Well, Patino loves to entertain for the crowd, and he's giving them their money's worth right now in this packed facility here at the Macaco Plaza.
Yeah, he is the showman here tonight, definitely. And he has got a lot of revenge and a lot of bitterness towards Pele, who really sent his fighting record to a big change when he was the one, the only, and then Pele's loss, when Pele beat him, it just changed his whole career.
Well, let me ask you something. When when he had Pele on his back twice, were you surprised that Macaco did not try and really land that chokehold?
Well, you know what, he did try. Unfortunately, Pele is just so tough and so wiry and so loose that he was able to squirrel out of it. There is no way that he shouldn't have been able to get there. And if Macaco ends up losing this fight, he is going to regret that he was not able to finish there.
He had two great opportunities to lock in.
He sure did.
But he did not. Well, now, here they go. They're going to continue in that corner as they grapple around. Pele takes a left to the face.
Pele will try and keep Macaco's body from getting into a mount. Pele susceptible to a knee here. This is where Pele wants to be. He's back up on his feet. Watch out for the knees. Pele does not want to go back to the ground. He's already proven, or Macaco has proven, that that's where he wants to be and that he can control the action there. Pele wants to be here with a nice knee. A beautiful flip over, and back to their feet they go.
A big right knee to the ribs that time, that long knee. Boy, right to the ribs. Pele administers that to Macaco.
Yeah, Pele.
Didn't budge though, didn't hurt him. He's still moving forward. You can tell who's the stronger, at least in the bottom half of their bodies. It's Macaco because he's just moving them around, but he's taking some tough knees into the chest and into the midsection. Oh, one right in the groin that time from Macaco to Pele.
And you can bet that Pele, and there they go out of the ring.
Oh, they just, that quick, lightning quick. Both men fall out of the ring. And so Macaco kind of, well, he got in very quickly, almost as quickly as he went out.
Yeah, Macaco looks a little bloody and a little dazed right here. He took a couple of knees from Pele just before they went out of the ring, and then falling out of the ring. We did double insulate that floor, and we got some extra thick padding, but still flying out of the ring. You're a couple feet up in the air, probably 4 or 5 feet they fell at least. Whoever got the worst of that.
We're at a timeout right now, so we will see what happens here. The doctor, medical personnel looking at Macaco because he did. Remember, he did a headbutt. He administered a headbutt a couple of minutes ago, and then all of a sudden he sat up and he looked down, and blood was spewing out of that cut. You get a cut in your head, and it's tough. Watch him fall through the ropes. The ropes divide, and I'll tell you what, Macaco actually had a lot to do with that. He pushed down on the rope, and then they just fell out.
Yeah, he wanted to get a restart there, I think. I don't know. You never know how you're going to end up when you go rolling out of that ring. It looks like Macaco got the worst of it there. The referee telling Pele to stay in his corner. Pele sensing some damage there, looking to go for a finish. He was in trouble early, but coming on now, he's like, come on, bring on, let's get back into the fight. It's like, he can't hurt me, this guy. Very confident Pele was. When Macaco went after him at the press conference, Pele just, no problem.
Oh, he comes right over Pele with the right hand, and he's now in a front mount position.
Now Macaco will try and pull that leg in and drive his shoulder forward. Unable to do it. Back to the feet they go. A nice knee. Another one by Pele. Macaco holding the shorts to gain control, to keep so he can feel where the body of Pele is, because his head is up over the shoulder of Pele. He'll try to hold him close. A nice attempted elbow by Pele. Might have nicked the side of Macaco.
Didn't hurt him at all, though. Macaco got just a death grip on the shorts of Pele. Little right hand, left hand combination, glancing blows.
Pele starting to gain some confidence here, starting to feel he knows Macaco had his opportunities, and now it's my turn. Standing, striking, kneeing, elbowing.
Macaco
a nice little flurry by Macaco.
Good call. You're right. Macaco, though, has had his chances. Oh, big kick that just missed the jaw from Pele. Tried to lay that on Macaco. That's right. Let's get him out of here now with a kick to the side of the head, a side kick.
Macaco starting to drop his hands, looking a little tired. Both fighters taking a little bit of a few second rest. While they want to stay on each other, they also know they're both tired.
Very, very similar to what happened in the beginning of this fight. They both circled around for at least a minute before anyone attempted any kind of a strike whatsoever.
Yeah, these guys, there's a lot of respect in there, a lot of hate, but also a lot of respect between these two guys. They know what the other one's capable of. A nice little leg kick attempted by Macaco. Almost out of the ring again.
Almost took a trip.
Oh, Macaco could be in trouble. A left and a right by Pele. Pele with a beautiful right hand. Now he'll go for the up and over leg again. Now Macaco will try and hold the leg and drive to get in that mounted position. Let's see what Pele's learned on the ground.
Oh, Pele really softened up Macaco. There's a knee right there to the head, top of the head. Another knee right to the top of the head. That's gotta hurt. But he softened him up with a great flurry of blows that sent him down to the ground. Oh, they're out of the ring again!
It was almost a dive by Macaco, exactly what Macaco really wanted to do. He hoped that he landed in the ring, but he will pull that leg and drive with the shoulder and reverse the hold from being in a possible guillotine to roll into the mounted position.
𝑑𝘢𝘀 going over to Macaco saying, hey, pal, let's try and do this in the ring here. You keep flying this guy out, and now the medical personnel are back in Macaco's corner. The doctor right there trying to administer to that wound that he had on his forehead.
Yeah, Macaco looking a little bit dazed at this point. He's got a nice cut. They taped it up. Let's see.
It's over.
Pele, victorious.
He's saying, okay, I shut up the critics here. You got the finger in front of the mouth there like, shh.
That's exactly what he's saying here. He came in here in São Paulo, which is Macaco's hometown. When you heard the fans come in for Macaco, they were all for him. He had an eye injury. They stopped the fight. Pele, victorious. Again, like our last fight, he is going to have a tough match to regain. We'll look at it again in instant replay. A beautiful kick over the side of the head.
Great series of blows, Greg.
Nice little flurry here. A right, and up and under. Ooh, that one hurt. Cut that eye again. Macaco just had just about enough at that point.
And you notice just a little bit earlier, too, as Sergio 𝑑𝘢𝘀 raises Pele's hand as the victor in this fight. You saw earlier the doctor on camera go, it's the eye. He could not continue. So the doctor stopped this. One of the few ways that a fight can be stopped.
A technical knockout, and it was over. Macaco, wow, what a performance. He's hurt. That could have ended his career right there.
Boy, time will tell.